Hey, good evening, friends. Legacy here. I'm back with the game I just can't seem to quit, and that would be Kerbal Space Program. I was just trying to check the countdown on my starting screen. I want to change. I want to edit it, and I don't seem to know where to do that. Like, I want to change what it starts at, and I'm not sure how to do that. Huh. Oh well. We're on. We're not actually starting soon. We're starting now. I'll look into it. Maybe I'll just have to remove it and then add it again. I don't know, man. Life's full of mysteries, and OBS even more so. So we built a brand new spanking rocket that is hopefully going to be our new moon lander, because our Moon Crew Mark 1, seen here, and then expanded to the Moon Crew Mark 1B. No, that is the low research flight Mark 1B. Moon Crew Mark 1A. I think that's roughly the same. It's still solid boosters, I think. Mark 1B was a bit of a departure. We tried asparagus staging, solar panels, expanded the design a little bit, and then I think we have a 1C that is 6. Still not quite enough. So we abandoned the Mark 1 design and moved into the Moon Crew Mark 2. And boy, it's gonna get us there. We're gonna get there this time for sure. Oh, God bless it. Nope, 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 nope. Undo. Alright, so this is our vehicle. We shot it into orbit once at the end of stream this afternoon. I think it's going to get us there. I feel pretty good about it. The only thing I would be interested in potentially trying is instead of asparagus staging, if we get any difference from just having everything running. But all right, so we've got a so we go to the tracking station. We look at what our eastward launch looks like. What is this? Oh, that's a mission. Yeah, I'm not interested right now. So this could potentially be a vehicle that gets us to Minmus as well. But the moon is our top priority. So, Moon Crew. What? What do you mean experimental parts? What? Hold on. What's on here that's experimental? Oh, they want me to test the skipper? I mean, sure. Crew, take Bob along. I could probably get away without taking Bob, because we've already done a lot of the science. But, you know, here we are. Oh boy, I forgot to, that was pretty smooth. Is that too aggressive? That's fine. Takes a while. Takes a while.
How easy is it to kill an SU-100P?
Welcome. Oh god. This is a heavy ship.
Need your insights.
First time flying.
Need your knowledge. Need your experience.
We got tanks? We got tanks? Is that what we got?
Since you know more about war.
Welcome, friends. My name is Legacy. I am in my first go-rounds of Kerbal. We've been playing for about a week and a half now. This is our first time using this vehicle to try to get to the moon. We've made it to the moon. We've not successfully landed with enough Delta V to get back. So here we are. I built this at the end of stream this morning, and we did one test into orbit, and we were able to establish orbit with the first stage, which is what I was looking for. So hopefully this will be our first moon landing and return. A bit, yes. Alright, now I'm going to change...
Get to the quantum leap accelerator.
I'm going to change... Oh. That should still be fine. I need a little bit more on the burn. I missed the cutoff by a little, but at 40,000 feet, that should still fall back. Yeah, that'll fall back. Okay. So, yeah, so basically we did some asparagus staging. That's my first rocket with the big boy. And now... we probably don't have enough room here because of our closeness to periaps, because I overshot it. I overburned a little bit. So, we're going to add an orbit. And then we're going to try to get... Unfortunately, adding an orbit probably is going to ruin our moon encounter, but maybe not. Nope, we're good. We're good. Dial this down a little bit. We got a closer moon periaps here. Might have to turn this. That's good. What is that? That's still 420. Moon periaps 224? It's kind of setting us up for a polar orbit, which we could try. I'm down. It's a little more work to get back from a polar orbit, but I don't hate it. Okay, what is that? A 3-minute burn? Whew. Whew. Dial this down a little bit. I need more control. What is that? 140? I'd like that to be closer. Can we make that a little closer? Do I need more speed to peel that in? $100? I mean, 100's doable. We can do a burn along the way to fix that. It doesn't all have to be in one burn, right? But it's always fun when it can be. 56. $26, we're getting there. 11,000, that's too much. Dial it back. Dial it back. 21, that's perfect. I will take that every day of the week and twice on Sundays. That looks like a good orbit. All right. So, let's fast forward to our jump time. No, this is just vanilla. I don't have any expansions. I don't have any mods. I have been told of some mods that I am curious about. Like namely, like I think there's one about stage recovery that makes it a little easier to get stages recovered because the game doesn't want to extrapolate them, and I like building the parachutes to try to get them back. Yo, Captain Jeff, what's up, bud? We're headed to the moon in our new monster. Well, it's not much of a monster because I already jettisoned the big bottom of it, but. So, yeah, I tried playing this once a while back, and I kind of bounced off it. But I was watching some people play KSP2, and it didn't look like it was baked enough for like a beginner. And I was like, well, I own Kerbal. Why don't I play through the tutorials and give that a go again? And I don't know, it clicked a little bit better this time. So this is our moon transfer. So now we've got a proper transfer stage to get us from Kerbin to the moon. I guess we basically built a... what did Grim say this afternoon? A proton base? Yeah, basically a proton base modeled off the Russian setup. Which I guess, like, I was like, am I Kerbaling? Because like I don't like study rockets. Like I've gotten into watching some launches more frequently recently because my oldest daughter is really infatuated with space. But where I grew up, there was too much light pollution to really be fascinated with space. But where we live now, there's like a private airport nearby. And so there's like no streetlights in the neighborhood, so it's like super dark. So like we've gone out to watch like the space station go by, and so I'm really kind of surprised how much I enjoy it. It's kind of like when I found Oxygen Not Included. Like, it's not really what I would expect to be my kind of game, because like I wasn't like math and science. Like I could do like the critical reasoning, because all that's based on like reading comprehension, and I'm a right-brained creative. So like I could do all that stuff, but I couldn't really do like applied math. I have not played Astroneer. I think it's on Game Pass. So I have seen it. I've seen people play it. One of the guys I follow a lot. How much time do we have? We have a bit of a burn left. One of my good buddies that I watch a lot of stuff on, he's played a lot of Astroneer. And then EJSA, who's like one of, I think, the premier Kerbal streamers, was how he mainly built his channel, was Kerbal. I've watched him play a lot of like the more simulator based ones, like Space Engineers and obviously Kerbal, and like he likes a lot of the simulation games. So my first foray into that style of game was Oxygen Not Included, and I really enjoyed it. I haven't played it in a while. The last big thing I did in that game was set up a line of gas lines with filters to pump out oxygen from a room and pump in chlorine gas and build a water purification system that could bring in dirty water and then purify it through a number of pumps. Yo, ground control! We made a new spaceship. That's better. Okay. Check. Okay, so I guess my question is now, so that's going to be a moon escape there, and it's going to launch into this huge orbit, and it's going to have another moon encounter. I worry about this transfer stage becoming space junk that I don't want to deal with. But, you know. Nope, stop. Wrong buttons. Back to the ship. So now we want to get out a little ways. Hey, Sagara, what's up? So now we're going to add... Actually, I think we did well enough on that initial burn that I don't think I need to fix that. Honestly. Like, we're going to come in for a polar orbit. I think we can just wait until periaps and dial it down. gonna be a big burn. Oh, probably would help to do that. That's true. I don't know. We've only got 35 meters per second left on it. I don't think we're going to be able to slow down enough to take it with us to the planet. It's enough to impact. What, instead of doing this periapsis move, shift our trajectory to be an impact course and then stage it on the impact course and then do another maneuver? Is that what you're saying? Okay. So add a maneuver. Focus on the moon, which is... Oh, we're already focused on the moon. Duh. Pull that... What? Pull that in. Whoopsies, wrong button. Hold on. Is there a way to reset a maneuver? So just do that. Do the burn. Okay. Ah. You need coffee? Fair. That's all right. It's not going to change much. So we'll do that burn, and then we'll immediately do like a correction burn. So should I burn and then flip my ship around with SAS? So that, like... No, because if I separate from it, it'll keep going at that speed. I'll just stage from it and put out a little bit of throttle for myself. Why don't we... This seems like a good place to quick save. Okay. So we'll fast forward. I probably could have done it earlier than another 15 minutes out, but whatever. It's fine. Okay, then we stage. Boop. And then we go back to the map. We plot another maneuver, doesn't have to be very far away. Go to the moon. Pull that bad boy out of there. A 2-second burn the other way. But I think we're going to have enough Delta V to get back off the moon. We've got 2,700 left right now. Bob Grimm, you might remember him, Ground Control. He told me that what I designed at the end of stream this morning is functionally a proton base, the Russian lifter. We went with the 6 liquid rockets on the outside, but went with the big boy in the middle with a skipper engine. And we were able to basically set our circular orbit with that first stage, and then use a Terrier engine for the transfer stage, which is what we just dumped. Now I want to set a periapsis burn. I want to have him flip a little bit, I think, so that if I try to shrink at apps, we'll land on a light side of the moon. Handoff. Stick, stick, stick! Reach back for it! I did, Ground Control this morning. I did have a successful descent, legs extend, land on the moon. But by the time we got back into orbit, we only had... Or no, we were leaving the surface of the moon with like 830 meters per second of delta V, and I just couldn't figure out how to get it back. And I was like, you know what? We have a save from when we were in orbit around the moon. We'll just go back to that. And so I just came home. Oh, missed the landing story. I'll tell it again. I'll tell it again. Oh, it freaks me out watching like the various orbits like fly around as we're doing this. Okay, what I was saying is, like, we got down, I tried both a direct, like a vertical descent where you brake at height and just go straight down, and I also tried, like, coming in really shallow and at, like, 15,000 meters, cranking the burn and killing it that way. I liked the sideways approach and killing it horizontally better. It felt easier to gauge. But yeah, so we've got, I felt 200s on the upper stage. So I feel like it's pretty beefy. Oh, I don't have actions set up for this one. Whoops. Do I have the service bay on this one? Oh, I didn't do the service bay for the mystery goo. RIP. I thought I was missing something. Oh well. We'll add it next time. It shouldn't make much difference. Crew report. I don't really need to have the science guy do a crew report too, do I? I didn't bring any of my stuff. Oh, should it still be there? Yeah, you don't want that. Yeah, I'm aware. I'm aware. It's a completely different build. It wasn't a modified build. I just started a fresh build, so it shouldn't. It's probably not there. Oh, you're just saying with where to put it. Yeah, I gotcha. I'm bad about that. Crew report. Conduct material study. So there's some missed science there. We'll do another moon landing in all theory. This will not be our only trip. Although we may focus on Minmus next. I don't know. It's all about the rocks. Yeah, so nothing's really there for me at this point. I think the last time I came out here, I didn't have a good landing, so we circled and I took like the polar stuff. Yeah, Bob's happy when we're not flying. Yeah, I think I've done a lot of this stuff. So I guess what we can do is just go to apps and pull it down. Do you have a opinion on like the shallow kill it horizontally or the break up here and fall down basically straight down? I guess you can kind of pick your landing spot theoretically a little better. There's a lot of craters on this side. Probably somewhere where we can take off aiming for an equatorial. Right. I'm just saying, like, do you find that you enjoy going straight? Like, I don't know, like, how do you approach a moon landing? Or do you just kind of pick a spot and aim for that? Like, if we want an equatorial landing, for example. Like, should we burn to, like, get over here? And then we're sort of on the equator. Do I want to land when you take off from the moon? Like it doesn't matter really if we're orbiting clockwise or counterclockwise, does it? I mean, because we're still going to use the escape trajectory from an orbit that matches, you know, that basically when we're in line with Kerbin, we'll slingshot off towards Kerbin. Okay. Okay. So we'll just reset that and just go down in retrograde. That'll make it easier. You know what? Let's just delete this node. Do it again. That should work. Oh, I'm an idiot. We're going a different direction than I thought. We're coming down. Rough. Okay, we'll aim for. We definitely don't want to land on the wall of that crater. So. Set this and then orbit ahead. Oh, okay. Oh, like just... Well, like do it like back here? So we can get a better landing? Okay. We'll just fire a little earlier. We don't have to wait. With these directions, we don't have to wait for apps and peri-apps. If it makes life easier. Of course, I'm not going to know now with the revolutions what the moon's going to look like. So we'll have to do some final fine-tuning. Feels like this is about where we want to be. Right, we'll just follow a retro line the whole way down. I did actually do that on the first attempt that is on VOD. It just isn't officially part of Kerbin memory. Okay. I was able to avoid that happening. Right, okay. Yeah, you wouldn't want that. Right, yep. Gotcha. Yep. I'm tracking. I could probably drop it now. There's no atmosphere, so there's no drag. There's no downside to having the gear out now. And then when do I need to start? I probably need to start thrusting around, like, what, 15,000 meters? Or can I wait till 10? Because if I kill it too much now, it's just going to climb back up as we fall again. Right? Wouldn't want to get surprised by a tall mountain. Good thinking. And then dial it in at the end. We didn't, but we can store what we need to, because we don't have a whole lot that we're doing here. I'm on normal, so from my understanding, I shouldn't lose any, like, node tracking or anything, even with poor comms. Just a beginner. Right. I don't think I'm affected by that on normal. I could be, but are we going to make it past that crater? Okay, we'll be fine. I'm a little nervous about this descent. Whoopsies, whoopsies, whoopsies. We don't want to go up. We don't want to be going up. We don't want to be going up. Right the ship. We're fine. We're fine. We're good. We're good. It's all good. All good? We're good here? Stop it! Son of a bitch. Did not have this much trouble with that the first time. Nope, 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 nope. Balls. Balls. Oh no! We're way back here! Ain't that a kick in the face? It's alright, we'll fix it. This is the burn, I think, to jettison. This is the burn to jettison, okay. I thought I saved, I definitely thought I saved at the moon. It's alright. We know what we're doing this time. No big deal. Stop it. Whoa! Easy, easy. Easy there, partner. 12,000, that's almost perfect. I want a little higher than that, but... Okay. Burn basically back the other way. It's alright. It's good practice. Like, you just gotta tell yourself it's good practice. Okay. Harry apps. Since we don't need... I mean, we don't need to stop on that. I mean, I do kind of want to, like... Would like to do that, and then we can, in our orbit, we can land again. So you got everything right? Yeah. I mean, it happens, right? Oop. 17,000 is fine, but... What happened? Where's my... Oh, I need to... Oh, I shrank my nav ball. I was like, what? Something's missing, and I can't... Something's missing, and my brain... Not sure what is. Oh, man. Wait, what? What is that all about? I thought that was going to be missed. I thought that one was going to crash. Lame. Sun in my eyes. Air only exists around the player's attention. Fair. Slow it down! Yep, we'll make a save as soon as we get done with this burn. Before we plot our descent course. I'll go ahead and quick save right now, but I'll make a hard save before we do the next plot. Whoa! Thank you, game, for that. Didn't really need that, but okay. I don't know if any of us are basketball fans, but I'm from the Cincinnati area originally, so like that Xavier game was a bit of a nail biter. Down 13 with 5 minutes left, 1 by 5. Whew. It's a spicy way to play basketball. All right, so now We want to, let's make our hard save here. Save game. Whoop, can't spell. I think we're on 3. Do we want to land in a big crater? I don't think it really matters. What really matters is that as we're descending, we pick a spot. Like, I don't really care. We want to be somewhere around the equator, and it's not really going to be... It probably won't actually be in that crater anyways, because we're going to have moon rotation. But I do know that I want to be basically equatorial, so probably not a crater in a crater. That would be best avoided. That's true. Is it better to land in a crater? Or is it like, just like on the cool factor you would want to land in a crater? Like, is there a science reason? Or is it just like, well, that's a cool thing to do, and if you get it done, you don't feel like you have to do it later? Is it the first one or that second one? Oh, okay. All right, now we basically see what happens. That's setting up to be like the wall of a crater. We definitely don't want that. I mean, when we do our retro burn, we'll pull that out a little bit though, so that should be okay. Whoops, that's not what I wanted. I have to slow down a little before 5,000. I feel like we've got more speed this time than last time. Right, altimeter. Ooh, yep. Yep, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna have like we're gonna have like 1,500 delta V to get back. It'll be fine. Quick save here, so if we have to, we can practice the descent a little bit easier. Now this is because we're kind of spoiled for delta V remaining. So, but you know. Well, looks like we got a nice wide open plane here.